In early times, Sri Lanka was known as Ceylon and was at times referred to as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. It boasts of a rich diversity in fauna and flora. The British introduced tea, rubber and coffee to Sri Lanka about 2 centuries ago. The name Ceylon tea is known the world, and certain types of rubber is exclusive to Sri Lanka. And the coconut industry also is a vibrant part of Sri Lanka's exports. And due to a dearth of labourers, they introduced the Tamil-speaking community from South India to work in these estates. Since then, these workers have sweated over the years and formed the backbone of this industry today. There are around 244,500 families, that's a population of about 1 million, living in 435 plantations managed by 25 regional plantation companies. These workers and their families lack basic facilities in these plantations. And their work is even more difficult during extreme weather. From colonial times, poor living conditions have resulted in health problems, which in turn leads to poor attendance at work. The sites are selected with access to common amenities and the protection of the environment, with the land approved by the National Building Research Organization to ensure safety from landslides. By constructing individual houses with all facilities. And these are to replace their age-old line rooms. The government of Sri Lanka has taken several positive steps to improve the living conditions of the plantation community. The existing line houses are re-roofed as an interim measure until the new houses are ready. While the roofing sheets are provided by ministry funds, the cost of labour and timber are met by the estates. The availability of one latrine for many families far away from the line rooms resulted in the pollution of the environment. The common latrine concept has been changed and individual toilets are now provided for each family. Pollution has often led to many bowel diseases affecting those living downstream, and of water resources which are needed for cooking and drinking. The safe water has improved their health by protecting them from waterborne diseases and reduced the cost of healthcare. To further improve the water and sanitation facilities in the plantations, the PHDT are collaborating with the Water Board to implement a World Bank project, initially in the estates of the Nuwara district. The road network on estates, which particularly during wet weather is a nightmare to travel on, are being converted to concreted roads. This has facilitated the transportation of goods to the estates and also has enabled children and adults to walk to school and to work safely and quickly. Previously, the working mothers had to leave their children at home with older relatives, children, or with untrained staff, and they needed to return home every now and then to feed and check on their safety. Today, their children are in child development centers in the safe hands of trained and qualified child development officers. The present 1,550 child development centers serve a child population of 80,000. The PHDT designed and implemented a unique diploma certification program to train child development officers and to improve their services. The PHDT have now been accredited and recognized by the Government of Sri Lanka in offering the National Diploma in Child Development, Preschool Education and Management. We are proud to have contributed to the successful achievement of these youth who have gained entrance to universities and have graduated in many leading fields of endeavor.
My name is Perumal Sivachandrahasan. I am an undergraduate of University of Peradeniya, Kandy, Sri Lanka. I am really proud to be a son of an estate worker.
Training programs to enhance the skills and knowledge of youth in the plantations have been held. The estate population is served by a network of hospitals, dispensaries and maternity wards managed by qualified staff through whom essential drugs and medicines sourced by PHDT from the Ministry of Health are made available to the community free of charge. Health and welfare services for workers and their families living in the plantations were developed over several decades. After the formation of the PHDT, it has performed a supportive, coordinating and facilitating role in the promotion and delivery of health and childcare on the estates. The Estate Worker Housing Cooperative Society was established in 1993 in collaboration with the Department of Cooperative Development and today functions as a community-based organization. This network is one of the economic models in Sri Lanka which has been successfully developed over the years and has made a significant contribution. Many initiatives have been implemented with new products and services introduced for the benefit of the community and also to further develop and sustain this network. The women in the estate undergo severe hardship, needing to work on the field, cook for the family, attend to household chores, and look after children and so on. Cooking also involves collecting firewood at great risk and with loss of time working on the field. The smoke emanating from firewood is also injurious to health. In addition to minimizing the risks from fires, pollution of the environment, and the protection of trees and so on, these are the positives of these initiatives. The introduction of gas cylinders, cookers and accessories at affordable prices on easy payment terms through the EWHCS ensures clean and healthy cooking, which has been a blessing for the estate women. joining hands with a multinational company for the first time, the popular and renowned international range of Unilever Foods, personal and home care products are now available in the estate community through the EWHCS. The community, particularly women and children, could also now benefit from the many national promotions conducted by this company throughout the year to improve overall health, develop personal care and hygiene in the entire family. The plantation community, particularly the youth, have talent but not the opportunity and facilities to improve and to showcase their sporting skills. The PHDT has introduced many sports, particularly volleyball. The PHDT also has not forgotten to look after the elderly and the retired. Many elders' homes have been established with the support of regional plantation companies. They also engage in making small, useful items and sell them to the estate to make some pocket money. New initiatives have been the establishment of elders' clubs with donor assistance. Our service to the community extended beyond the implementation of these core activities. During the recent landslide in Kosland Estate, Mirabad Division in Haputale, which was the worst experienced in the plantations, our Badulla Regional Director and staff reacted promptly and was involved in the rescue and relocation of affected families, in collaboration with other relevant government authorities. The Plantation Human Development Trust, with the support of the governments of Norway, the Netherlands and India recently, and the relevant ministries, donor agencies, in collaboration with the regional plantation companies and trade unions, took up the challenge to transform the deplorable living conditions of the estate community by providing a healthy and dignified environment in which to work and live. We are proud of our dedication and excellence in service for the past 2 decades in uplifting the living conditions of this community who now are citizens of Sri Lanka. The Plantation Human Development Trust is an ISO 9001-2008 certified organization and winner of gold awards at the National Business Excellence Awards and those of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Sri Lanka, being the highlights in recognition of our excellence in service and good governance. These families, especially the children, have their own aspirations, and they see the world changing rapidly and want to improve their lifestyles. They will be motivated to overcome the challenges of the past and those of tomorrow with a winsome sense of hope, with eager expectation of success.